You want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about sports in the state of Michigan? You've got the truth, all right. Can you handle the truth? Find out right now on the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast, the show that detects and provides truth, research, and statistics about the Tigers, Lions, Red Wings, Pistons, Wolverines, and Spartans. Subscribe to its YouTube channel at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast and listen to it in audio form wherever you get your podcasts. Follow it on X, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth, and like its Facebook page. Also check out our website, the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast.code80x.me, and donate to the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast for Autism on GoFundMe, and know the truth.
Great to be back. Man, what a long hiatus. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. Well, it's time to start 2026 with a bang, right? Got a lot of Wolverines football to talk about, plus a little Lions as well. Plus a check on the Red Wings and Pistons, of course, college basketball. Michigan just keeps routing their opponents. Michigan State just routed USC 80-51. But first off, our disclaimer reads, this podcast is hosted by someone who has autism and is not for entertainment purposes. The views expressed by the audience/fans do not reflect the truth and reality about our teams. That includes not reflecting on the stats. How fans feel doesn't reflect the stats, research, analytics, and stuff. It is what it is. So that's our disclaimer, our new disclaimer, our new and more professional disclaimer. So the Wolverines World Beat Football Edition, head coach Kyle Wittingham has hired Jason Beck as offensive coordinator, Jay Hill from Yale as a defensive coordinator, Gennaro Guilford from BYU as defensive backs coach, Lewis Powell from Utah as a defensive edge coach. Jason Beck is also from Utah, by the way. Alex Whittingham from the Kansas City Chiefs as linebackers coach for Michigan. Those also Tyler Stockton as a safeties coach. Played in the coached in the minors and football league, other football leagues, college, and the NFL. Also the football program has retained defensive line coaches Lou Esposito and David Denham, and special teams coach Kerry Combs. So what Kyle Wittingham is trying to do is bring some of his own Utah blood to the University of Michigan football team. Its program, the Wolverines, trying to improve. And Bryce Underwood, by the way, is staying put as Michigan's number one quarterback. So he's willing to learn. So Underwood's willing to learn, of course, from the new football coaching staff, the regime, including Kyle Wittingham. There we go. I forgot to turn on the LED light. But anyway, to me, on paper at least, this new football coaching staff looks much better than it had with Sharon Moore, Chip Lindsey, and Wink Martindale as his coordinators. That coaching regime was weak. This new coaching regime led by Kyle Wittingham, much stronger. Oh yeah. So we'll just have to wait until spring football, maybe late August, to see what it can bring to the table. And maybe they can beat Ohio State back. Ohio State just got eliminated by Miami, Florida early on in the first round. I think the first round of the college football playoff tournament. Wow. For those that care. So it's great coaching staff. We'll have to see what happens. So yes, there are other players for the Wolverines declaring for the NFL draft. And on my next episode, I'm going to compare between the new coaching staffs, new head coaches, Kyle Wittingham for Michigan and Pat Fitzgerald for Michigan State. Yeah, see how they compare in the next in-state rivalry game in 2026 on forward. So the Lions lowdown, the Lions finished their season 9-8 after beating the Chicago Bears 19-16 at Soldier Field to complete the regular season series sweep. 52-14, I think, was the final of that first regular season meeting at Ford Field. The Lions crushing the Bears. Wow. Dan Campbell has graded himself an F, and he should grade the rest of it, his team an F for failing to make the postseason. Sorry to say, but it's the hard reality, the truth. We are Lions fans, but we got to face reality. Well, Dan Campbell would at least be willing to take the hit for bad play calling, of course. Really. Dan Campbell, he grades himself an F for his team not making the playoffs, losing 3 straight, and then beating the Chicago Bears in garbage time when already been eliminated. And the offensive line is one of those main problems for the Lions. Also, Jared Goff not scrambling. The defensive line not getting enough pass rushing, plus the secondary just standing there like statues, moving around like headless chickens, not covering their opposing receivers, which I've seen so many times over the years. Except Avonte Maddox was trying to make an impact. He boxed out his intended receiver in Chicago and came up with the interception in the end zone, ran out of bounds for an automatic touchback. That stood out to me as one of the secondary players, Avonte Maddox. So Avonte Maddox may stay in Detroit with the Lions as a secondary defender, receiving defender. But just plenty of holes to fill. The offensive line, the defensive line, the secondary. Plus, Amon-Ra St. Brown needs to stop dropping passes. He's got to squeeze the damn ball. That's it. That's all he has to do. So the Lions finished 9-8, yet another winning season. But they failed to make the playoffs. But this time I'm watching the NFL playoffs. I'm going to grow a set of balls and be the better man and see. And unlike this team, I am feeling a lot better, more relieved that this Lions regular season is over with. Thank God. That way the fans don't keep complaining about officiating. Just torments the shit out of me. Just toxic. It's just such a toxic fan base and toxic media as well. Toxic Lions media. Sorry to say, I'm sorry if I'm being too hard, but hey, I'm being honest. I'm hard, but I'm fair. I'm honest. So I am the better man because I don't complain about officiating much, unlike most fans and Lions team media. So the Lions will have to work on a lot of things in the offseason, address a lot of things, the offensive line, the defensive line, the secondary, in the NFL draft, the NFL free agency, all that stuff. So we'll have to keep our eyes on them the entire offseason. The Michigan Sports Truth podcast, as you know, never takes a day off from keeping its eyes on our teams in their off seasons. So there's that. Now tonight on As the Winged Wheel Turns, the Red Wings stay in a very close battle in the Atlantic Division standings, of course, with the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Montreal Canadiens. The Red Wings just beat the Senators 5-3 in regulation at Canadian Tire Center in Ottawa. Red Wings back in first place in the Atlantic Division. It's been a seesaw. It's very, very close. It's neck and neck between the Wings, Lightning, and Canadiens. Wings, Bolts, and Habs. 54 point. The Wings are at 54 points. The Bolts 53 points. The Canadiens 52. Wow. The entire Eastern Conference lead is up for grabs. Hurricanes at 53 points. The Red Wings lead the entire Eastern Conference right now. Yet they're on -5 in goal differential. Lightning plus a goal differential of plus 32. Wow. Holy cow. All these teams, Red Wings, Lightning, and Canadiens, keep finding ways to win somehow. However they can, yeah. Whether you dominate on the scoreboard in goals or just hanging on to win despite making a lot of mistakes in your own zone, in front of your own net. Red Wings had a couple officiating decisions go their way too, because the Senators had 2 goals disallowed. Had it not been for those, that game could have gone into overtime, tied at 5. No joke about it. But John Gibson stood on his freaking head tonight. As we go to the game center, that's after they got swept by the Pittsburgh Penguins in that home-and-home doubleheader. The Red Wings had Friday off in between, and for them to play horribly on Saturday was just unacceptable, inexcusable as well. But tonight, just a little bit earlier, John Gibson, 35 saves. He was incredible again, as usual. Man, the Red Senators dominated the Red Wings in not only in shots but on face-offs as well. 38-20, the shots on goal, 58.7% to 41.3% in face-off percentages. But Michael Rasmussen, wow. Shorthanded goal on a 2-on-1. There was one 2-on-1 opportunity in the second period where the Red Wings made a pass instead of shooting the puck. There was a stick in the lane as a result. The Red Wings couldn't even get a shot off. But that 2-on-1 shorthanded rush by Rasmussen with the puck, he shot the puck. Guess what? Paid dividends. It paid dirt. Got the goal. And that was the insurance marker that the Red Wings needed. Rasmussen earned it for them, shorthanded. And the Red Wings held on to win 5-3. That's what you got to do. You got to close it out early on. They did. So the Red Wings have off until Thursday when the Vancouver Canucks head into Little Caesars Arena at 7 on FanDuel Sports Detroit, FanDuel Sports Network Detroit, and then the Red Wings head to Montreal to take on the Habs in an Atlantic Division battle, in a battle for the lead in the Atlantic Division. It's a three-way. Remember, this is a three-way, a very close three-way division lead between the Wings, Habs, and Bolts. The Red Wings, Canadiens, and Lightning. You got the Carolina Hurricanes, who's got 53 points. Who have 53 points. They come into Little Caesars Arena next Monday, 7 p.m. Then the Red Wings head to Boston. After that, the Boston Bruins are holding a wild card. No, wait. The Boston Bruins, 3 points away, still, they're a hungry team. Tied in points with the New Jersey Devils and the New York Rangers, three-way tie in points, but the Bruins hold that tiebreaker, 22-18-2. Devils, same exact record, but the Bruins, just a goal differential of -3. The Devils, -10 goal differential. So that tells the difference right there. And the Bruins have 20 regulation plus overtime wins. The Devils have 19 regulation plus overtime wins. So that's two tiebreakers that factor in. So the Bruins, they're a hungry team. They're at home. They're going to be ready for that game next week, Tuesday. So the Red Wings had better be ready. They better. Yes, it's a back-to-back game, but that means you have to refuel, get plenty of rest, and get rested, get ready for that second game. Just keep on playing. No excuse. This is a no excuse zone here, folks. So that's as the winged wheel turns. Now the Pistons post. Pistons finished the West Coast road trip 3-2. They they crushed the Lakers 128-106. Wow. It's dominant. The Pistons had a dominant fourth quarter. As we turn on our screen share, game tracker. There we go. Pistons. Asar Thompson, 7 points. Cade Cunningham, 27. Danis Jenkins didn't play much, but Jalen Duren, 14 points. But later on, he got hurt in that 118-112 loss to the Miami Heat. No, I got, yeah, yeah, I did. So 18, 21, 12 points, minus 17 in that game. Isaiah Stewart didn't do too much in 30 minutes, 11 seconds. It's just 6 points in that loss. Johnny Kane has been filling in for George Blaha quite a bit as of late in the announcer's booth, in the broadcast desk, along with the scores table. I wonder where George Blaha is, but really, that was an awful game. Except Cade Cunningham cashed in with 31 points. Cade Cunningham has been the true all-star, as we all know. So Danius Jenkins did not play. Coach's decision, healthy scratch. I don't know why. Really. Javonte Green reached double digits. Marcus Sasser, 18 points. Green, 11. Asar Thompson, 12. Jalen Duren, 12. Before he got hurt. Then they head to Cleveland at Rocket Mortgage Arena. Duren didn't play because he was injured. Tobias Harris was already injured. Duren's going to be evaluated in 1 week. Tobias Harris is going to be evaluated in 2 weeks. But pretty much other players stepped up. Danius Jenkins, 25 points. Javonte Green, 27, or Javonte Green, 11. Duncan Robinson with 12. 2 for 6 from 3. Cade Cunningham, 7 of 22, but 27 points. A perfect 11 for 11 from the free throw line. 100% free throw shooting from the Pistons. That's what I love to see right there. That's what they've been trying to work on. Used to be one of their issues, not anymore, because they were perfect in the line. And on the road, too. That's crazy. Jaden Ivey, a plus 14. Just 7 points, but he helped those Pistons win. He paid a good played very well. 3 of 9 from the field, 1 for 6 from 3. Well, not so good, but really. Paul Reed was in the starting lineup. 30 minutes, 8 seconds, 8 points, 8 rebounds. Not very much in 30 minutes. Asar Thompson, 8 points, 21 and 43. Duncan Robinson, 5'11", 12 points. But Danius Jenkins was the really good X factor as of right now. Cade Cunningham, of course, leading the way. 37-02. Wow, 27 points. Jenkins, 25 points again in 25, as I mentioned before, in 25 minutes and 28 seconds. Ron Holland Jr., 10 rebounds. So Holland chipped in pretty nicely. In the rebounding category, except he was a -4. And then the Pistons came back home and absolutely crushed the Knicks in a rematch from last year's first round. 121-90 was the score, of course. Wow. 25 points for Jalen Brunson as we take a look at the Knicks. Yeah. Miles McBride, 17. Mikal Bridges, 10. just those three Knicks just three Knicks players reaching double figures. Cade Cunningham for the Pistons, 29 points. Dennis Jenkins, 12 points. Jaden Ivey, 16. Javonte Green, 17. Asar Thompson, 10. 4 Pistons reaching double. Javonte Green was 17. Pistons have had 5 players reaching double figures. Free throw shooting was 11, 16, 68.8. Could be at least a little better, but not too terrible. But Pistons shot 54.7% from the field, 51.6 from 3-point range. Holy cow. That was the Pistons were shooting lights out from the field. They still have the free throw shooting was tailing off quite a bit, but not too terrible. It was perfect in Cleveland, but it's starting tailing off. And they're good, and every team's going to have those, of course. But if the Pistons keep up their hot shooting from the field, they're going to keep on rolling. The Pistons. As we take a look, 27-9, of course, still first place in the Eastern Conference. The Oklahoma City Thunder losing again, falling to 30-7. Wait, I think let me check the games here, the scores here. Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh, man, the Thunder got routed again by the Hornets. The 13-23 Hornets, 124-97 at home. Oh, my God. Wow. The Pistons, take a look at the league standings, grouped by Can't find the league standings. Division, conference. No, but the Pistons, I would imagine mathematically are 2.5 back are just 2.5 back of the Thunder mathematically for the best record in the entire NBA standings, NBA league standings. So, of course, Pistons are catching up to the Thunder. And they keep finding ways to win. And I believe I'm experiencing trouble streaming on Instagram Live. Let me take a look. Let me try to take a look here. No, I'm not streaming. So there's that. So we apologize for that. But anyway, still streaming live on YouTube. But what do we learn? Michigan's football program is loaded up with a new and much better coaching staff. Of course, the Lions have a lot to clean up. Dan Campbell was blaming himself, grading himself an F, as he should be. And he knows it. And he knows he's better than that. We know he's better than this. Because that season was not even about grit. Because almost every loss, every fan was making every fan, player, and coaches making all sorts of excuses. And then you got the Red Wings keep finding ways to win in a very close battle for the lead in the Atlantic Division standings. And then the Pistons, of course, they got absolute, total, and complete full throttle revenge on the Knicks, finishing 3-2 on the West Coast road trip, falling flat against the Heat, but going on the road, bouncing back against the Cavaliers in a 114-110 win. Pistons still proving why they're the best in the East, and they're catching up on the Thunder, just 2.5 games back for that best record in the entire NBA league standings. Thunder are 30-7, Pistons 27-9. So that's what we learned in this episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. I'm Taylor Phillips. Glad you're here. Glad you all watched. Subscribe to its YouTube channel. If you like my episode, subscribe at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. Like its videos and turn on all notifications on the bell icon. Just click or tap that little bell. Turn on all notifications. Click or tap on live to find its latest full episodes once you approach the channel. And check out its shorts videos as well. Also watch it live and follow it on Twitch. Also streaming live on Twitch at Michigan Sports Truth, at Michigan Sports Truth. You can also listen to it in audio form on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music /Audible, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, and Gio7. Also join its supporters club on Spreaker, just $2 a month. You can find it on Spreaker.com. Search the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast and click on support for its supporters club. Only $2 a month. On social media, follow the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast on X, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth, and on Reddit at u/Michigan_Truth. Also like its Facebook page, follow it as well, Facebook.com/Michigan Sports Truth, and on Patreon, Patreon.com/Michigan Sports Truth, and our website, the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast.codeadx.me. And donate to the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast for Autism on GoFundMe. The goal is $2,400. Until next time, I believe Friday night, yeah. That'll be a great time for the next episode when I compare the Michigan Wolverines football head coach, new coaching staff, including Kyle Wittingham, to Michigan State's new head football coach, Pat Fitzgerald. This is Taylor Phillips signing off. Stay on the lookout and remember that we always observe and detect the truth about Michigan sports because the truth is out there. Ta-ta, him with a hind, power to the people, Baba Booey to y'all.
High-speed internet service provided by Cherry Capital Communications in Elk Rapids. Visual wardrobe prompts provided by Creative Embroidery of Cadillac. Statewide business endorsements go to Fox Motors, Cops and Donuts, Grand Traverse Pie Company, J&H Family Stores, Positive Chimney and Fireplace, Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's Adventure, Alpine Chocolate House in Manistee, Boyne City, Gaylord, Plymouth, and Sault Ste. Marie, Hudsonville Ice Cream, Grandpa's Mini Donuts, Rally House Michigan and Rally House Detroit, Tom's Food Markets, Beacon and Bridge, Fago Soda, Detroit Wing Company, Simply Delightful, JR's All-Star Haircuts for Men, Tropical Touch Spa, Main Street Rocks, G's Pizzeria, Westco, 7 Brew Coffee, Gardner White Furniture, and BC Pizza. Metro Detroit area business endorsements go to the Annex Detroit Nightclub and its Annex Angels, Geno Surf, Avenue American Bistro, Mocha Nut Donut and Boba, the Edo Ramen House in Southfield, the Great Lakes Crossing Mall in Auburn Hills, Empire of Detroit, Modern 7 Bistro, Northville Sports Den, the Union Barber Shop in Birmingham and Ferndale, United Mobile Power Wash and Dry Ice Works in Southfield, Frothy Girl in Ortonville, Spot Truck in Dearborn and Detroit, Athletico Physical Therapy on Woodward Street in Ferndale, Detroit Pizza Company, The Blind Owl in Royal Oak, Brass Rail Detroit. Cali Tickets, call 877-225-8425 or visit CaliTickets.com. Reliance Pressure Washing, The Jagged Fork, Goodman Acker PC, Northwestern Technological Institute, Green Lantern Pizza, The Pins Bowling Center in South Lyon, Impact North in Ortonville, Vitamin Shop in Auburn Hills, Legacy Family Dental Center in Dearborn, 350 Terrace, and Hodges Subaru. Local business endorsements go to Cherry Capital Communications in Elk Rapids, The Outsider in Manistee, the Silver Dollar Pub and Grill in Roscommon, Toy Town of Cadillac and Reed City, the Landing Zone in Gaylord, the VI Grill in Suttons Bay, West Michigan Massage Therapist Emmeline. Visit zenwim.com. The B4 Foundation in Ithaca, Wexford Community Credit Union in Cadillac and Lake City, Jay's Sporting Goods in Gaylord and Clare, The Front Porch in Suttons Bay, Trout Town Tavern and Eatery in Kalkaska, the El Cilantro Taco Shop in Petoskey, Bay Mills Resort and Casino in Brainley, Fuel Up Nutrition in Clare, JNS Hamburg in Traverse City and Kingsley, United Food Service Solutions in Grand Ledge, Friendly Foodies in Alpena, the Asian Buffet in Cadillac and Traverse City, Luddington Meat Company, McBain Hardware, Bandry Home Furnishings in Cadillac, Houghton Lake, Big Rapids, and Traverse City, Pearl's New Orleans Kitchen in Elk Rapids, Rogers Food Center in Lake City, Everett, and Reed City, Herman Hiss and Company in Bay City, Fletcher's Pub and Texas Corners in Kalamazoo, the Michigan Theater of Jackson, Hooters in Saginaw, Anna's House in Grand Rapids, Coffee Beanery in Flushing, Merritt Speedway, Northport Pub and Grill, Northern Logistics, and Spicer's Boat City in Houghton Lake. Traverse City business endorsements go to Honest Eyes Optical, Moomer's Homemade Ice Cream, TC Man Cave, K1 Speed, Play It Again Sports, Erica Nita of Traverse City Real Estate, Yen Yoga and Fitness inside the Delamar Resort on Front Street, Firefly Kitchen and Bars, Traverse City Fun Running, Margarita's Grill, Wellbeing with Catherine Palms, Traverse City Comfort Advisor by Comfort Center, Bayview Flooring, North Coast Golf Shop, Dockside Market, Anna Very Fine Foods, and Team Bob's Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Cadillac business endorsements go to Cadillac Grill, Cadillac Nutrition, Cadillac Horizon Books, Creative Embroidery, Michigan Coffee Company, Pro Quality Cleaners, Raven Social, Wildflower Bakery, Northern Star Event Rentals, Primo's Barbecue, Wexford Jewelers, Evolve Yoga and Fitness, Chunky Bear Coffee Roasters, The Truck Stop, Cadillac Lofts Apartments, Bigelow Supply, The Food Mafia's Let's Roll With It Rolled Ice Cream, Evergreen Resort with Curly's Bar and Grill, G's Tanning Salon, 5-star real estate agent Stacy Zirkle, The Pine Sports Bar and Bowling Center, Pizza Plus, Chico's Taco House, Baldwin Family Healthcare, Blue Heron Cafe, The House of Hunan, Wexford Senior Care Center, Max Swings Indoor Golf, Biner's Pizza, Cabernet Peaks, The Cadillac Party Lounge, and The Sweet Shop. Lake City business endorsements go to Cuts by Melanie, the LC Tap House, Hutchinson Septic and Excavating, To the Moon Bakery, Northern Auto Lab, Hammer's Pub and Grub, Shoreline Cafe, Rustic Hog Barbecue, Pancho Villa Mexican Grill, the AL Trading Post, and the Misaki Golf Club Golf Course.